Continuing our coverage for upcoming VNL Cares Impact Day. This go-round, we're teaming up with GiGi's Playhouse, a nonprofit dedicated to changing the way the world views Down syndrome. And at the Playhouse, partnerships are more than collaborations. They're lifelines, empowering families to reach their fullest potential.
Through meaningful connections, GiGi's equips individuals with Down syndrome and their families with the tools, support, and confidence they need to thrive. And today we're highlighting one of those partnerships with Pediatric Partners. Check it out.
This has just been great because we've been able to individualize the learning, the structured play that those kids are getting, and change it throughout the day if the child needs something different.
The formal partnership between GiGi's Playhouse and Pediatric Partners started in 2019. Since then, 1 to 2 physical therapists make the trip over to GiGi's once a week to teach classes.
We've had a lot of therapists who have volunteered in different ways with GiGi's Playhouse and the families and the kiddos that go there. We have a speech-language pathologist who is helping with their LMNOP program. We have an occupational therapist helping out with their GiGi Fit Kid.
GiGi Fit is interactive with families, having a parent or caregiver there at all times.
Kind of giving that hands-on guiding of how to help their child best, how to individualize it for their needs.
The collaboration with Pediatric Partners exemplifies how expertise in early intervention and physical therapy sets the bar high for families. And for the volunteers, their dedication to the Playhouse goes beyond the classroom.
We also have some that volunteer on their different committees, whether it's to help out with the gala or the GiGi Fit Acceptance Walk.
GiGi's Playhouse is 99% volunteer run, with 40% of program leaders and volunteers being therapists, medical providers, or specialists from our community.
Our team kind of fights over the spots to go volunteer at GiGi's Playhouse. It's a special population that is near and dear to all of our hearts, and they just really enjoy the opportunity to work with families, work with kids in a setting that's a little bit different than their day-to-day therapy.
And a reminder, this is all ahead of our big Impact Day benefiting GiGi's Playhouse next month.
And if you want to help, you can donate right now. We got that QR code up on your screen. It supports all the free programs GiGi's has to offer to members of our community.